Hello everybody and welcome back to Creativerse. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Last time we were here in Creativerse land, we were jumping on through and trying to get down into the corrupted layer. And now that I've done that, I really want to slow down a little bit and actually work on some building and bits and pieces around here. I obviously have that little base that we built all the way back at the start, but I'm getting to the point where I really want something fancier and better, and I also want to test out the building capabilities in this game. So obviously the first things first, we need some space to do that. So we are going to knock down a bunch of the land around here. I really do love this little pond that we've got going on. Mind you, I can now pick up water, so I could create my own pond if I really wanted to. But for now, what I really want to do is knock down a hill or two and build the new building somewhere around here. Now, one of the big things we are going to be doing in this episode is not only doing this building, but also building a farm. So you can tame creatures in this, apparently, including hostile creatures, and then use those creatures to actually collect more materials. Basically, you get less materials out of them than if you straight up kill them, but it's a continued resource that you can use. So that's what we want to do. We want to set up a couple of farms so we can get some different bits and pieces in the resource section. And obviously I also want to build my own house, and I'm thinking this area is going to be the best. If we kind of go from somewhere around here and dig back in that way, we've got the fewest trees and the smallest hill to get rid of, and it gives us a nice little spot, I reckon. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the way. Oh no, that's not the way. My little, like, mine is over that way. But that's cool. We can create paths to that as need be. So I'm going to take my glove off, actually. So yeah, I've got a diamond mining cell on me right now, but I don't really want to be using that. I want to just be using the base level glove because I don't want to be doing damage to equipment that I've built when the basic level glove can do everything I need it to do. It might be a little bit slower, but that's cool. I don't want to be wasting resources at this point in the game. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me, as you can probably tell, and I will see you guys when some more of the hill is gone. So I've decided I hate trees in this game. They just take too much time and effort to try and take down. I have been working on, not this tree I'm using as a jump up to get to the tree I'm currently actually working on, which is this guy up here. I've been working on this for, I don't know, half an hour or so, and it's like nowhere. It was all the way up there, and I've got it down a little bit, but not like a huge amount. As you can see, there is still so much of this tree, and I've used 5 dynamite so far to try and take this thing down. I feel like I'm getting nowhere. It's ridiculous. And of course, the big problem with these trees is, unlike Minecraft, you can't just take out all the wood and have all the leaves fall down. You actually have to take out each individual leaf, which is just, oh, so frustrating. Yeah. Very, very annoying. It's making me really, really want to go ahead and use a lot of resources to create those things that we used in the last episode to take out big chunks of area all at the same time, or maybe even just go ahead and make up some more dynamite and take them out that way. I really don't know. This is just ridiculous, and it's taking far too long, and if I could just have it over and done with, I would definitely do that. It is quite the pain. Like I said, I wish there was some better way of doing this, but for now, I guess I'm kind of stuck as is, and this is going to take a very long time just to even knock this tree down. I haven't even really got started on knocking out all of the area down there yet, which is of course going to take even more time. So my big tip, if you decide to come to Creativerse and build things, find an area without trees. Just save yourself the drama and find somewhere without trees that you don't care about, that you can build on, because otherwise you're going to be stuck for hours taking out a single tree, and it's just ridiculous. So I got really sick of this. I've been clearing for a long time and just not feeling like I'm getting on anywhere, so I decided to have a look around online, and it turns out that you can firebomb these trees, which will burn the trees down, and burn anything touching the tree. Now, a lot of people online are saying, no, don't do this, because if you do, you'll set a huge blazing fire, which will take out pretty much any and every tree in the area. Anything that's connected to the tree you firebomb will be taken out. Now, at this point, that looks like it's pretty much this entire forest that I'm sitting in, and I don't care. I am definitely going to do this because taking out these couple of trees over here is just really, really annoying. I do have some saplings in chests and things sitting around the place that I can use to rebuild trees or regrow trees. At least I hope I can. Yeah, I don't know. I might look at actually maybe blocking off just a couple of the trees that I actually want to burn down. Create some kind of sky gap between them. The only other problem here is that to do this, we need to have the fire bombs active. Now, I've been looking at my recipes down here, and as you can see, fire bombs we've almost unlocked. We need to craft the armor piercing bomb, and to do that, we need to craft the explosion bomb, which I can definitely do, and also craft the stun bomb. Now, the stun bomb, I need Chizzard Gizzard, and I haven't seen one of those yet. I've seen a frozen Chizzard, but I haven't seen a Chizzard, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to work out what those things are so that I can do that and get a stun bomb so that I can then unlock the armor piercing bomb and go from there. Everything is it's just so rabbit holey in this game. Like the minute that you try and do anything, there's just a rabbit hole of more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, so we are gonna go ahead and do that because I am seriously sick of clearing out leaves. I think maybe before we firebomb, I might finish off the 300 stack that I've got going of cragwood leaves, so that will give me 600 leaves because that makes them a cheap and viable fuel source for my furnaces. And then I'll also go up to 300 cragwood as well, just so that I've got a stockpile of wood sitting behind me ready to go for any time in the future where I feel like I need lots and lots of wood for things, which, let's be honest, we probably will need wood because we're about to do a big build. That's the whole point of knocking down this tree and the frustration that is currently happening to me right now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna clear a little bit more of this, just kind of sort myself out a little bit, and then we'll look at getting those fire bombs. So after a little bit of searching, I found my solution. Rather than building fire bombs, we're going to use hardened lava and leaves, and not just any leaves in particular, but shredded leaves. Now, shredded leaves, if I place these guys down in a line kind of around under here, these things will go up and they will start burning the rest of the leaves. Now, the catalyst for this is a lava block, a hardened lava block. So before we put that down, I am actually just going to make a quick cut because I have a feeling that burning all of this stuff to the ground is it's going to cause some lag, which might affect the recording. So we'll make a quick cut and try this. Oh, leaves are burning. Yes, it goes! It's going! Woo! Come on! Burn down, you can do it! Alright, I'm gonna have to leave this, I guess, because it seems like this fire's not spreading very quickly. But it is indeed spreading, which is great. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a second. Oh, it's burning out. Why are you burning out? Not cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some more shredded leaves, and we're gonna have to do that again. Damn. Oh. So this is depressing. The fire spread in this game is apparently very lackluster. I set this thing on fire. I've set it on fire a couple of times, and it's still there. It takes out like 5 leaves every time I try and set something on fire, and it takes time to do this because I have to keep building up stockpiles of shredded leaves and stuff, and it's just not what I was expecting when I was expecting to build a raging fire and just have it spread through like nobody's business. I'm having to use so many shredded leaves to get this thing to even do even a little bit of damage to the tree that I'm trying to get rid of, and that's just not what I was aiming for. I was aiming for like setting a fire and just having the whole thing burn down, but like, look, this leaf block right in front of me is just gonna stay there. It's surrounded by fire and it's just staying there. It's so annoying. And like, wood doesn't catch on fire either. It's just, what is going on with this game? Seriously. That one actually did burn a little bit longer than the last one did, but as you can see, it's burning out. It's burning into leaves and it's burning out. Like, what? Oh, hang on, this one's actually going. Hey! Nice! I actually might have started a proper fire for once. Woo! I am actually excited. Here I am complaining on camera that the fire spread wasn't working, and the fire spread is now working. Maybe I just wasn't lighting big enough, as that was the most amount of fire I've put into one of these. So there you go, it's actually doing the thing. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna let this fire burn, and I'll see you guys when this thing has burnt itself out. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Check it out. It cleared a huge chunk of that tree. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Okay, so note to self, whenever I do this in the future, I need to set big fires. Big fires is the way to do this. Ah, yes, gotta be like Hulk and be a raging fire. That was really, really good. I am very happy with how well that fire took hold. That was great. Okay, now I need to do that all over again. But this time set the fire higher up in the tree, or maybe I'll pack this underside in here with dry leaves and set the fire from down here, and then pack the overside with dry leaves as well, so that all of that stuff sets off and keeps this fire going. Oh man, so happy right now. This tree is almost gone. Have a look at that. All right, we're gonna, like I said, pack all of the underside in here with dry leaves. It'll also be a good way to get myself up to where I want to be. And this will also be a really nice start point for a nice raging fire, which is good. Very, very good. Okay. Like I said, we're going to pack ourselves a nice little tinderbox and keep going with our fire. Oh, look at this. This is a perfect place to keep this fire going. We're going to pack a whole bunch of dry leaves in here and just set this whole place on fire. Let's do it. Kind of regretting choosing this method now. I've just accidentally burnt down a tree that I didn't want to burn down, but still somehow not have completed burning down the tree I did want to burn down. Yeah, this got a little out of hand, apparently. And for some reason, fire spreads really weird in this game. Like, it is not consistent in any way. As I said, it left a lot of the tree that I wanted to burn down alone, and it's burning down that tree quite happily. And it seemed also to be spreading further than just the one tree, even though there was a gap between trees. So I have no idea what's going on there. And this is annoying because I did want to get rid of all of that stuff up there, but it's not done that at all. Yeah, Creativerse really needs a better way of dealing with trees. Fire is, not the best way. No. Not the best way at all, and it's leaving all of these, like, look, even the tree that it's currently burning down, it's going to leave most of that there, and by leave, I mean wood. Yeah, this is not what I wanted, to be perfectly honest, but that's okay. The tree is almost gone now, and I guess we're just gonna have to not look up after we've built our building, because it is gonna be ugly up in the sky for a long, long time, because I can't really get up there and fix those things. Yeah. Annoying. Anyway, I still have bits and pieces of tree to get rid of, and this fire just keeps going apparently. So I guess we'll work out how much of the forest is destroyed once this fire eventually burns itself out. And it looks like the fire is finally starting to go out after it has cleaved a gigantic path of destruction. Check this out. This was a very, very wooded area not 10 minutes ago, and yeah, not so much anymore. And the fire seems to be very weird in what it burns and what it does not burn. As you can see, it's burned kind of bits and pieces of trees from everywhere and left lots of bits and pieces just sitting there. So, general conclusion, I would not do this again. I would not use fire to clear out trees again. It's just too inconsistent. If it was nice and consistent and burnt a whole tree to the ground, absolutely I would use it again. But leaving all of this rubbish floating in the air like this, yeah, I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. But then again, I guess that's what you get when you use fire to clear a tree. Hey. Alright, so I'm going to finish off clearing out this particular tree, the one that I wanted to get rid of, and then we'll move some more dirt out of here. And it's finally done! We have ourselves a hole in the ground that I can actually start building in. This has taken a lot longer than it was supposed to, mostly because of all of the trees! Ah! Yeah, but we do actually have a hole in the ground now that we can start working with. So realistically, the next thing to do is to look at the building blocks we can start with. Now I have a bunch of wood after doing all of that stuff that we've just done. Yeah, so I can do lots of wood walls and wood bits and pieces, which is cool. I also do want to get some natural stone pathway stuff going because these things look really, really cool. Yeah, and hopefully we can go through and unlock some of these new block types because having some of those out here would be good. And also we've got a lot of decorations and things that I haven't built yet that I absolutely should be building because they will be useful to us in the future as soon as we actually get a bit of a house type structure going. Now the actual house, I don't know if I'm going to use stone blocks or wood floors or whatever. There's a bunch of different stuff in this game that I could use, so I'm still not 100% sure exactly which way I'm going yet. I might need to look at some of these in through here and see what I can do about getting some of these blocks unlocked so that we can actually use some of these, because there are lots and lots of cool blocks in this game. I just haven't got all of them yet. Yeah. So yes, I need to collect up some materials and start building. Of course, this area does look a little bit weird right now. We will be doing some terraforming around here at the end of the build. So I want to get the actual house plotted out and start building that first. And then once I know where this thing is going to sit, we'll actually do some terraforming. Probably put in a pathway going up over this way somewhere, I would say, and build a farm out over here. We might even just level off to like this level or maybe this level down here, because all of the trees from around here are mostly gone, which is great. So we can level this place off a little bit and create a farm out the back here. So there you go, that is the plan going forwards, although I am actually starting to run out of time in this episode to actually get building. So I'm going to grab some floors and grab some wood walls and start throwing some stuff down. Okay, so I've been working my butt off to try and get some brand new blocks, and this here is green tourmaline glass. Now I really like this stuff. How cool does this look? However, it's not very glass-like. It's very cool, but it is not at all glass-like. You cannot see through that at all. So this is the green stuff. This is the red stuff. Ooh. Red stuff looks like it almost puts off light. It's so bright. That's kind of cool. Those are some interesting ones to consider. I've also got over here a natural stone path, iron bricks, iron wall, and then obsidian brick wall. And I've now also got these guys, which are curled iron walls, sorry, which look pretty cool. And finally we have the red brick wall, or the red wood wall. That's actually not too bad, the little red wood wall. Some of these blocks are a bit interesting. I can't really find a palette that works together other than the stuff that we'd already kind of unlocked. All of the stuff that I've done before with like wood walls and stone bricks look really good. The stacked stone walls look really nice. And the stone floor would actually make interesting walls as well with a kind of wooden frame border. That would be really good, but like I'm unlocking all of these new things and they just don't really seem to fit together. Like like the things could work really well as a nice like accent in a build, but like you're not going to use a lot of the things that I'm seeing or I'm unlocking as a major part of a build, which is a bit interesting. There seems to be too many super decorative blocks and not enough like background blocks, which are of course then usable for like actual building with. So we seem to have like stone brick walls and wooden walls. Even like the tiled wood floor, I wouldn't use that everywhere because it's too much. There's too much going on that block. And then yeah, the blue and red and stuff wood wall, I'm not sure about this, to be perfectly honest. It looks kind of brick wall-y almost, but it's an odd color and texture. So yeah, I've got some thinking to do before I get started on building a house here. I knew that's what I said I wanted to do today, but that kind of got derailed when trees took so long to do anything about. Yeah, but there are some very interesting bits and pieces in this set. I might even start looking into the limestone stuff, because the limestone stuff seems to be a little bit more textureless to start with, and then you can add lots of like really cool walls and things to it. So maybe that's the route we'll go. Maybe we'll have a look into the limestone stuff in the next episode. You can see there are lots of limestone builds and pedestals and things. So maybe that's what we need to tie the rest of these weird and wonderful blocks together. Maybe. Alright, I guess we'll see. I hope you guys have enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next video.